Enough is enough. It's time for life to feel 10 times easier for you. Welcome in, Taurus, to your weekly reading. As I get a little bit choked up, we're going to begin by utilizing the Talisman Oracle, and then we'll move on to the Gilded Tarot Royale. But I feel like being drawn to this reading, to the title that I've already planned out due to spirit. You've been through a ton. You've been through a shit ton. Excuse my language. And spirit and the universe is aware of this. And I want to say some spirits may be assisting in that, messing with you and not being on your side, if we're being completely real. But it's a time for you where there's a lot of protection being provided to you. There has been, rewinding back as well. But I really feel, Taurus, that things are going to ease up for you. Things are going to feel more like they're falling into place. The struggles that you have been going through are one big struggle being highlighted that you've been dealing with recently. Of course, we're winding back further for some. You're going to see that start to dissipate, right? Now, for example, they're saying, say you're financially struggling. Just as a prime example, you are going to get that new job, or you're going to see a big chunk of money or a couple chunks of money start to come in throughout the week. You're going to find that this is a week where you start to see more rewards flowing in, right? And I also feel like you need to remember, they're saying your worth, okay? And that came up in Leo's reading, so you may want to, click on that and watch that afterwards. But I really feel like this is a week where things are churning in the right direction for you, towards calmer waters, maybe busier waters, depending on your situation. But more success coming to be in a much lighter way. Okay, let's move on for Taurus. That was keywording. The knowledge card, as well as navigation. All right. Now, navigation came out in reverse, but I really feel it's more relevant, at least for the most part, in the upright. It's a week for you where the knowledge that you've gained recently is going to be super, super handy for you moving forward. They're saying the word beneficial. What you've gained as far as the reality of a change, a situation, maybe the future of something that you chose or considering. This is very, very important for the next choice of yours, or the next change, adjustment, maybe for a select few, an adjustment that you have to adapt to that wasn't your choice. But it feels like you are, throughout the week as well, gaining more knowledge about what lies ahead. Maybe why something didn't work out, and why you're going through or have been going through what you've been dealing with, right, for your individual situation. But I really feel like this is a time where, due to what you've gained knowledge-wise and what you're gaining throughout the week, even experience-wise, due to the protection, the guidance of your spirit guides, random spirits, your intuition, you're being pushed to navigate yourself towards more, right? It feels like you're steering your own ship throughout the week and surrounding it, but then there are several different hands occasionally, meaning spirits, coming in to grab the wheel and assist you if you need to maybe take a little bit of a turn, or maybe if you need to feel that reassurance, that protection and support, right? But I really feel like you are learning more about how you're growing and changing, or how you wish to moving forward. Something's not what it seems, and you're going to gain clarity throughout the week. I really feel that. Even if it's not the full clarity, something is not what it seems. Okay, and that's obviously going to differ from case to case. I really feel it's a week where, for the most part, you're overly serious, partially, if not fully, due to what you've been going through, maybe what you're fearing or concerned about when it comes to the future. But it's a week where you're blossoming through it all, okay? They're now saying crack a smile, and I feel people, when they don't like when others tell them to smile more, they're saying you're beautiful, smile, you should be smiling more, that kind of thing. But it is a week where that will help you greatly. Small moments where you're overly serious, maybe too caught up in your head, crack a smile, force it. It really does work to improve your mood, maybe your outlook through it all. But for Taurus, we may push you to, meaning spirit may push you to watch certain content or listen to certain songs, music, maybe to change your physical environment in that temporary moment, in order to shift your perspective, to improve your mood, to bring your glow back, to see you moving forward with the highest vibration possible. But the Two of Cups came out. there's a focus on a connection. All right. Now, this may be a non-personal connection, say for a potential job or within that job or for a business, career related, could be money related. But for some, this is a spouse or a relationship otherwise. Doesn't have to be romantic, but you're going to find that due to what you're going through, it feels like you're a little bit of a fish out of water in that connection. Regardless of how much of a part they play or that connection plays within your week. And I do feel as if the number 2 is quite relevant. Look up that spiritual number or the angel number meaning. Depends on how you're feeling guided. But I really feel like you're on point throughout the week, whether you realize it or not. Not in the moments when you need to adjust your perspective, but you get the point. You may be predictive in nature. I feel like you're assuming at certain points correctly, okay? There's a very tapped in vibe about you, but the Sun card in reverse. Something's not over. Something is still proceeding, moving forward, all right? But there is an inevitable ending in the near future or further down the line for some. But remember when we were saying you're not super smiley throughout the week? There's part of you, if we're being completely real, Taurus, where you're not fully happy. Why is that? Because of what you've been going through. A huge, huge part of it. It's not all of it if we're being completely honest with ourselves, but I really feel like they're drawing me, ignore the fact that this is the 2 of Cups. There's a light about you that we need to either maintain, bring back, because you can be, not fully or at all happy and still be that light in other people's worlds or in your own world, right? But you deserve to be happy. And the week reminds you of that. But I really sense that you're also thinking a lot about something that is continuing, but you feel has an ending in the near future or potentially could, all right? Don't drive yourself crazy is what they're saying with certain potentials, question marks, and concerns through it all. Let's move on. The rest of the reading for Taurus. I've never said that in a reading. The Star card, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups in reverse. Interesting. There's part of you, if you've been emotional recently, Taurus, even just slightly, for whatever reasons or reason, there's something about this week where you transition into a maybe more emotionally dry state of being in perspective, or you're detaching yourself emotionally or detaching those emotions from what you're looking to manifest, what you're making the best out of and what you want to see succeed moving forward. Because, we have the King of Cups in reverse. And I really feel like the waters, look at this. Do you see those kind of, those waves looking a bit rough in the background? And we have it in the reverse position. They're saying this is a week where you're going to feel like the waters are at least less rough for you, right? Less struggle once again. Going back to the title, and it's going to feel like this is, again, a turning point towards calmer waters, more successful waters. Things feeling less like a tug of war. But for some of which you need to remember that when something's meant to be as far as a new opportunity or an expansion of some sort, it's not going to feel like that tug of war. I say that all the time on this channel. It will come to be naturally, organically, and quite easily. But the Star card and the King of Swords, because I feel like there's a wish fulfillment that you maybe gained, at least to an extent, rewinding back, and you need to tap into what you've gained, learned, experienced to make the best, to shift that in the right direction for you, or to make it more successful, if I didn't say that already. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's another wish fulfillment that you recently just developed or sparked, came up with, remembered for some. Or it could be throughout this week where that's coming to light within your mind and awareness, at least a little bit, and that will entail even more so this King of Swords energy, because it's different than what you're dealing with currently. Does that make sense? It feels like something at hand that's meant to change in the near future, switch up to something different, is more similar to what you had in the past than what you're going to have moving forward, that new wish fulfillment. I know that made sense. I was following that along as Spirit was speaking through me. I really feel like you are going to better understand by the end of the week what lies ahead. And they just pushed me to flip the King of Swords in reverse. There's a lack of knowledge, a lack of awareness, a lack of full clarity when it comes to what you're thinking about, maybe desiring to an extent, and hoping for in a positive sense. You don't have to have all the answers just yet, but they're saying when that King of Swords, kind of giving off Ace of Swords energy, is turned in the upright, happiness will come to be. It'll feel like that clarity, that illumination is just a bit of reassurance that things are working out for you and will more so moving forward. 1015 and 1016, look up those angel number meanings, but let's pull one more. Yeah, the Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords. Because again, speaking upon the fact that you feel like at times you have, all right, at least one eye covered with a blindfold, you are going to feel like this is starting to slip away, right? That lack of clarity by the end of the week. But inevitably, you're going to be feeling at certain points or the whole week for some, like this Nine of Wands, a wounded warrior energy, right? Tired, maybe even physically feeling a little bit drained or needing to recover / heal in some way, shape, or form. But it feels like a time for you where, again, we're starting to feel that Nine of Wands energy leave our life, or maybe more so moving forward as things shift in your external reality and even within, in order to, again, head towards calmer waters, things feeling easier for you, and saying goodbye to that struggle. Because again, this week, this reading reminds you, Taurus, you've been through enough. Say goodbye to those struggles, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your week, and I'll definitely see you next time.